flying the Anton Airlines. Tonight on the panel, we have Anton himself, Fear the Peel, Godscope, special guest presentation from Hunter Hamish, and the real Slim Shady. So tonight we are going to have a special presentation of the raid bases done by Anton himself. So with that being said, I'm going to take a back seat and let Anton himself run the show tonight. Anton, you're up.
Go, Anton. Go.
David, check your PM.
I think Anton fell asleep on the red eye.
You know what? I've unmuted myself there, so I'll have to.
Your mic's very low there, Anton.
You're in outer space, Anton. Get closer to the mic.
Get in nice and close, Anton.
Yep.
There we
Get
go.
in there nice and deep, like.
There we are now.
That's better. Pew, pew, pew. All right, what are we going to talk about today? What's on the agenda?
But I think the first thing on the agenda is, you know, about the metal bases. I think there are the big topic there.
Yeah, I haven't tried them myself. I haven't looked at them. But I like the changes. They seem pretty decent, somewhat decent changes.
Yeah, very decent changes and very decent values as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I've done a lot of the 40s, and as a 40, they're very useful and very helpful now that they've changed the payouts to be worth it.
You're a bit of a robot.
Okay.
No, I think they're very good there, so they are there. The volume 25,000 and 5,000. Right.
Yeah, I was about to go have a look at one, but I noticed they're not on the map today. Fuck.
They're not out today there, but you know.
That's right. Today's Saturday for you guys.
I would say
Nothing.
that's your homework. If you could maybe do one of them bases there for us there here.
Oh, I can't do it now, but
No, tomorrow there and post it up on the page.
yeah,
there.
maybe tomorrow. I'll see.
First attempt there, you know what I mean? They're on both. That would be good.
Yeah, I'll have a little peek at them. I think the only videos I've made in the last God knows how long was
Pornos.
pornos. No, it was like the last 2 days I made 2 videos of 2 noobs that still got fucking zombies in their base.
Jeez.
Yep.
I've come across a few of them as well there, but sure, we'll not go into that there. We'll just keep it classy. So you know.
Yeah, I know.
We'll keep it classy.
So. I'll plug my channel.
Is my mic messed up?
No, your mic's okay.
Oh, they said in YouTube chat that my mic needs fixing.
Nah, not yours. Somebody else's.
Oh, that was some shady.
Yeah.
We might be a wee bit there. But no,
I was about to say, for the amount of money I spent on this headset, it better not be messing up on me.
go scope yourself there. What you think of the metal bases yourself there?
My shit's all dead from beating up on noobs that keep jumping to my sector.
That happens as well there, but whenever you get a chance to do the metal bases there, what you think so far?
I don't know. I'm one of those. I haven't found like a cost-effective way to really do them without using Jug Ardra and a Caretaker. So that's what I've been using. And just a lot of end attack. As soon as the Jug Shell is about to land, I hit end attack and then just keep doing it over and over and over again. I like the payouts though. Payouts are awesome.
I don't like a tactic if you got to keep ending attack too much. I like to be able to, go into a base, do the base, And,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
hit it and quit it.
yeah.
Like, and I gotta shout him out. City's the one that I look to anytime these new bases come out. I go and I check out his page or his YouTube, and I watch the videos and I try and do them exactly the way I can.
Yep.
Mm.
Yes. Also, there you have to give a shout out to City as well. There, you know what I mean, because he is. Yeah, he can work him out there, so again, he is a master. He is a master.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Austin's here to take up a spot and not talk.
I'm late. Hush up.
Champ, how about you then? The medal bases, or what do you think of them there? You know, overall, not about maybe doing them there, Champ, there, but about
They're not bad. I like the payout. I've only done one. Yeah, it's fair. I think 25K is fair.
Yeah, the payout's awesome. For the repairs you take, it's way better than what was it, 6,000?
10,000. 10, 15,000.
15.
Yeah, so you get an extra 10K.
And I've only done one, and all I used was Jug and Ardra. Or Jug and Caretaker, excuse me.
That's good. So you think Kicks have made a wee sort of progress forward there, not there?
I think so.
It's a step in the right direction, but it's the first step of many that need to be taken.
Oh, yes. There's lots of many steps that are not there, but at least it's a step.
Yeah, it's a step nonetheless.
As long as they don't take 2 steps backwards like they normally do.
As long as now the payouts are good, they don't change the difficulty of the bases to not be worth doing that specific amount. Because like the 40 is perfect for what it is. There's only one railgun in there that's relatively accessible to kill with air, and there's various strategies to do it, as compared to some of the old 40s that were just ridiculously hard for only 2K medals.
God, that Omega Blackout looks so good.
Oh, it really fucking is.
It's a nice little toy to have.
Mine's elite, and I love it. I can't wait to make it Omega.
I gotta do the bases were fucking piss easy. I think it was taking me. It was taking me about 2 minutes, a bit over 2 minutes per base.
Oh yeah, I got all the parts. I just gotta level it up.
No, you fucking noob. You should have started that ages ago.
There's a bit of a rumor going around saying that Fear's opening me Omega bases during the event.
Mate, I barely fucking played my own event. I'm telling you, man. I fucking barely played my own event. I ended up. I played like 1 day or some shit. It was like, like off and on for like over the course of 2 days.
This is you're too busy playing Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my blackout to 40. Ha ha.
Fuck 40.
Well, 40's the best, man.
It's effort. Bases, but it's a fucking Intel base. I would do a raid, but I think Anton is gonna be going through the raid in a little bit. Maybe. Yep. Yeah. And I don't want my raid secrets to go out to the public.
My raid secrets.
Yeah, my raid secrets.
We use hammers, I bet.
Man.
Hammers and purifiers.
Oh,
Probably.
man.
Purifiers, man.
Fuck. They know my secret.
It's your secret to everything, man. Purifier this, purifier that. Invasion purifiers.
It was actually funny because like last week, when I was in the sector, some guy was there and he's like, "Oh, he's in the sector. He's in the sector." And then I jumped in and was like, "Oh my god, even he's in the sector." And I'm like, "Do I know you?" And he's like, "Nope, but I know you." And I'm like, "How do you know me?" He's like, "You're the dude that uses purifiers in the invasion." I was just like, lol.
You're the purifier guy.
Yep. That was pretty much it. It was like, "You're the purifier guy." I'm like, it made my day because it was just so funny at the time.
Any questions out there on YouTube there, or what we're doing here? There,
Anton, you're very low again.
Yes, Anton, very low.
You gotta stop flying out of the atmosphere, Anton.
You need to put that big microphone stick real close to your mouth so we can hear you.
You need to land, Anton Airlines.
I'm landing now. Is that any better?
Yeah, it's better.
That's a lot better.
Zombie missiles. What are we going to use zombie missiles for here? I haven't used them myself.
Yeah, neither have I. I think mine are level 4.
Mine are like 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just good to drop as like a bit of a distraction, but they take like, how long do they take to build?
2
12
days.
hours? 2 days?
I thought it was a long build.
Oh, actually, I can check. I forgot. I don't have to go to there. Zombie missile.
12 hours. 12
oh,
hours.
yeah, 12 hours. Yeah, that's all right.
Come in.
Still fucked out.
Neck can do it easy, boy.
I got my 4 bullseyes locked and loaded.
Undermaxed and
I got you, B.
distractions, so that's about it.
Easy.
Academy.
Boy, I can tell you.
My academy.
I don't understand, see?
Oh, there it is. It's hidden.
Here we go, guys.
So,
I better run the raids here anyway there. So I'm going to run some raids here.
better run them fucking raids, man. Hurry up and run them. Hurry up. Get intel.
So I'm going to activate this one here now and just go there.
So I'm sure you guys have I'm sure you guys have heard about the latest attack strategy, right, for PvP?
No.
Well, you haven't. Okay, here's
what you do. You ask Godscope for a 1v1, and then you send 3 guys to hit me before you come hit me yourself.
I thought it was stay offline and let everyone fucking lose their shit.
Yeah, I seem to do better when I'm offline for some reason. I don't know why, man.
You like to handicap yourself when you're online.
So latest attack strategy is people are doing today. They are suiciding their herald with the suicide tech.
Are they now?
Yep.
Yep.
They are indeed. And that suicide tech will take out almost half your base.
Fuck me dead. I have a better strategy, but I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah, I've seen what that. That's a long repair time for a suicide, though.
It will take out half a base, though. Get it?
Indeed, it will.
What's all that background noise I hear, man? Who's that coming from here?
I'm just gonna blame Godscope because fuck it.
Okay, it's all Godscope's fault.
Yep. You're damn straight it is. What else do I want to move over? Hammers.
So what do we got? What are we doing? Are we doing any tips and tricks or anything?
Yeah. I'm doing the intel pieces here there now, so I'm there.
Okay. I was about to do my shadow ops. I don't know what to do to those.
Anton, make sure you're screen sharing.
I generally just suicide some crap and just get the thingy bases done, the 70s.
Not screen sharing there. Oh dear.
Transfer them. It fits so much shit in a maxed armory. It's fucking crazy. I love it.
Yeah, I'm definitely against suiciding the Herald as a tactic. I'm not in favor of that. I'd rather kill a base with phalanx, much cheaper.
Yeah.
So just on these raids here, do you have to put your plats in a specific tab?
Yep. So over in your platoons, you got the raiding parties. You just make your tunes over there.
See, right, okay.
Yeah, put those purifiers in your tune, man. Don't
Yeah.
don't tell.
And you just got to remember, if you want to use anything that's in your PvP air turn during the raids, take it out, put it in your standard air turns. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it.
Okay, and do the raiding parties give you 50% discount on repairs
Yes.
as well?
Yes, yes. They do.
Okay, so what's the recommendation for plats?
I'll let Anton talk about it all when he does the bases. I'm not going to reveal my secret. That's for my masterclass.
I just told you, man.
Okay.
Suicide your herald.
9 times.
In every single base.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can't you use? Can you use special ops?
Yes, you can. Here's the thing about raids. Yes. Most of them, as long as they're not a cave. I don't think there are any caves except for the gold bases. Am I correct?
I thought
think you are
missiles
correct,
the
champ.
raid base.
Yeah.
Am I screen sharing, Emma?
Yes, you're now good to go, Anton. To start.
Hunter.
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing with your raid tune. After each base you complete, your tune has to be fully repaired before you can use that tune again in another raid base. That's the only caveat.
No,
it
it doesn't
has
have to. No,
Yes,
it doesn't have to. No, you can cancel the repair.
Oh, you can do that too.
Like this one here, there, like this me there.
But generally, at least the old raid bases, you don't even.
I'll
you know,
kill
you
that there. 13 minutes on that there, so I have there. So
you can take less than 5 minutes damage if you do it right.
You don't have to kill it at all there. So that's me there now. I'm going to run It's Electric.
All right, let's watch the Anton Airlines flight.
Anton, big pimpin' Airlines.
Oh no, somebody else started it.
That's all right. I don't mind there. I don't have to do the whole name myself. Oh, this is a good one here.
Oh, that's the best one. I love that one. Let's see how Anton hits these bases. I'm interested to see.
Those are the best ones.
Oh yeah. And
Love
we
those
have
bases.
Ardra coming down from the southwest, and followed by the Jug coming
Yeah.
right behind her.
This is what we need play by play.
Yeah. change it up a bit. Do something interesting.
Yeah.
So can
Look what he
I
had.
just bring up a point?
Yeah.
Can I just bring up a point here?
Yeah.
Alok has just made an interesting comment there about keeping the Adra in one tune and Jug in another, so you can keep the repairs down on each tune. So how many tunes can you actually make for the raid?
You can make 5 tunes for raids.
4 squads.
Right, okay.
4 squads
Wow.
for each tune, just like a regular tune.
Yeah.
Okay. So you basically can't take them out of the tune until they're fully repaired. I'm assuming that's correct.
You have
Yeah.
to cancel your cancel repair before you can use that same tune again.
Man, I feel like I should just show people my one, but then everyone's going to be using my one, and then Kickstarter will change the bases.
What are you being so selfish about, man? Why don't you share with the community? That's what the show's about, man.
Sharing is caring.
We'll put it up to YouTube. YouTube, if you want to see the Fear the Peel masterclass on raids, say what should we make him say? What should we make him say? Poopsicle.
David's a noob.
We'll make him say
Pokemon's the best game.
Man, just
yes, fuck that, yes. Type in Pokemon in YouTube chat if you want to see me do my masterclass on the raid base.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Let's give it time and see if
Dude, this will be funny because fear he'll go to start doing it, and then his internet will kick out and he'll disconnect.
Yeah, your Apple computer will crap out on you.
Your fucking potato connection.
It does nothing. Why fucking connection is better than yours?
Oh my god, you disconnect like every 10 minutes.
Since when?
Since the last time you were on the show.
I've been in this hangout fucking longer than you have, and I haven't disconnected yet, have I? Yeah.
No, yet. Keyword. I remember there was one show that we were doing. I don't know if it was. No, it wasn't. We were doing an update show, And every 10 minutes, you got kicked out of the call and had to come back, and you're like, my fucking internet.
Sometimes it was pretty bad. Yeah, I haven't had that issue. I haven't had that issue anymore, really.
That was an update internet show, huh? For the Peel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Come on, Anton.
Let's see.
Go.
All right, Diamond Tech for my Valiants, level 4. 5 million each to upgrade those things. Huh?
Shut up with your Diamond Tech.
Man, I haven't even done a fucking raid in like, God knows how long, how many months. I literally can't be fucked playing the game at all. Pokemon's fun.
I tried so hard to get that Diamond Tech for the Phalanx. Every time we were doing the bases, I'd get like 6 or 7 of them done, and then somebody'd come in and clear out the final ones.
Hey,
that's where you just make your own tag and do your own raids.
Hey, Gutscut. Hey, Gutscut. Take a look at my screen.
No.
Yeah, man.
We got that shit maxed out.
Phalanx Tech is 10 million each.
Yep.
So if you have like 60 Phalanx,
yep.
And they're
very, very expensive.
It's not that bad. It's only 600 mil. You can get that pretty quick.
Yeah,
that's 2 raids there, and it's 27 minutes there so far.
Was that 2 bases?
Yeah.
No, their pay's not too bad.
Yeah, my girlfriend's got her own tag, so when the Diamond Tech for Technicals comes out, I'm gonna jump over to that one and get it, and then jump back to my main tag.
You don't even have to do that. You just go to a different sector where you got no one in your clan, because they have to be in the same sector as the person that started the raid to be able to do the raid.
Yeah, I can't start them.
Huh?
Either that, or you make
them on my tag.
Oh, you're not sorry. I thought you were special enough, and you had an officer ranking. I guess you're just a noob.
No, you do have an officer ranking if you make your own fucking tag, man. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, actually, no. You have a leader. You have a leader ranking.
Yeah, that means you can start raids.
This new base. What base is this, Anton? I haven't seen this set up yet.
This is a new one that came out yesterday, I think. There.
I haven't seen that one either.
That's pretty simple.
Quick question: you got the diamond bases and the gold bases. What is easier?
The gold bases, they give out the tech for the legendary. Tokens for the legendary units.
I'll do a gold base as well. You don't mean if you want there, no problem.
Generally, the gold bases are from what I remember, they were a pretty big jump in difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you want to get and I'm pretty sure, did the bases only count as 1 point, or did they count as 2 points?
1.
Yeah, they only count as 1. So you kind of it's not going to get you through the raid any faster. Their only purpose is if you're looking at leveling up your legendary units. Yeah, if you're looking to level up your legendary units, you get 2 tokens, I believe, per base. And those 2 tokens could be any, split between any of the 3 units. You could get 2 of each. You could get 1 of it. 2 of the exact same token. You could get 1 of 2 different tokens. It's. I think it's So yeah,
it's RNG.
Yeah.
So specifically, if you're not going after the legendary units.
Then don't waste your time. It's just going to be more damage and more effort that you're going to end up taking for no good reason.
Because the diamond bases are hard as shit, aren't they?
Oh, there is no diamond base anymore.
Oh. So it shows you how long
it's just silver and gold. It's just silver and gold. The diamond bases back then were the easiest thing to do. You just hit 1. If you knew how to do it properly, you could take 0 damage pretty much. And
the way we did it is you had 8 guys drop peacekeepers in it.
Oh my god, that's terrible. How I would do it was I would just go in and smash the fucking base.
It was awesome.
Nothing.
So I'm curious here. Why is Anton not using his Ardra to cover his jug?
Anton, explanation, please.
Yes, Anton.
Because it was behind his jug, and the AI built into the Kixai units, they were shooting at Ardra, even though Ardra was behind the jug.
So you're right. Okay, got you. So the priority target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just putting it on standstill so on there and trying to get
Ardra's always priority target. They like that bitch.
She got some good ass.
Okay, so what you're saying here is that the raid is entirely feasible for one person to do. You don't need 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can do them by yourself.
Yeah, I normally do them all by myself.
Yeah, but
yeah, I get the intel and then I get I do the raids. I know. Thanks.
And you can still do them within the 45-minute time slot for the first chest.
Yep. Yeah, you should be able.
It's easy.
I actually finish them in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
9 bases in 20 minutes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, if you do like Anton's doing right now, just make sure activate its electric op helps a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it fires very slow.
And you can also drop, have some caretakers with you, so that way the caretakers take all the damage instead of your Ardra and your Jug. That way you can last a bit longer.
Exactly right. Yeah, you actually should do that all the time.
Yep.
Put a caretaker in all the time, not some of the time, all the time.
Yep. And that way you can say put the caretaker in your first squad, so that way it will repair first as well, and that way you put your Ardra and Jug in the very, very last squad. Because technically they shouldn't be getting any damage.
Roger.
And that way you can you can put them in the first squad. It doesn't really matter. But point is, they'll never take any damage, so you can interchange them and move them in and out. Between raid squads, PvP squads, and standard squads, however often you want, because they're not taking any damage. So you can, they're not locked into that area. It's like Anton's probably taking a fair bit of damage now, just because of those random howlers just locking onto his Jug.
Right. Here's one for you here now. They're in this space here now. You're watching.
Yep.
Retreat. Oh no, I went that way there. Sometimes it retreats right into the middle.
Oh shit! I was watching YouTube, so it's a bit further back.
So in this space there, don't retreat, end attack.
Right. Okay. So these aren't one-hit bases or anything, no.
No, they're not one-hit bases.
No, they're time bases.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes whenever you retreat, they go right into the middle there, so they do there.
That's good point. And don't be afraid to use your air in these bases either. That helps too.
So end attack. If you're going to go with
change your plan, guys. I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go get your Pokemon, dude. Good luck.
I'm being kidnapped by some friends in like 2 minutes.
Somewhere Phil just got uncontrollably angry and he doesn't know why.
I love that. All right, I'll catch you guys next time.
Later, Peter.
Take care.
Cheers.
Good on there, Peter.
I'm waiting to see Bill pipe up in world chat. Kick him out.
Just jumps in and says, "Fuck you." All right, cheers.
See ya.
Dave here. Like, that wasn't maybe the best way of doing things in that there, you know what I mean? But it gives you the gauge. And also the other thing that you can do that I think everybody says, oh, it costs me gold to do raid bases and all that there.
Yeah.
I have to repair all the time. Yes, you can do it that way there, but also see that button there? It doesn't cost you anything once you cancel.
Okay, so what's the difference between the chests? I see you got the first chest 45 minutes and the next chest. Obviously, when you pass over that 45-minute threshold. So what's the difference in what you receive?
It's the amount of payout you get for what do you call it?
I can't do any more.
Help me out, guys. for your
have a look at the gold base.
Supplies.
Yeah, supplies. You get more supplies if you get the done base within, I think, 30 minutes or something.
Okay.
Right on that?
Yeah.
So
I think it's 35 or 40.
So just to,
30 or 45. Sorry.
Just to confirm, the relic tech, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do the raid. As long as you complete the 9 bases, you'll still get the relic tech. Or one person who involved in the raids will get the tech.
That's correct, Hunter.
Right, okay, so it's not locked to the first chest and say if you don't complete in 45 minutes, you miss the relic tech.
Yeah, you're gonna still get the relic tech. You're just gonna miss out on the full amount of supplies you get, and the supplies will help you with those boosts, whether it be like defensive boosts, attack boosts, whatnot. You get resource boost.
Right. Okay. All the war efforts. Yes.
Yep.
So here is one of the gold bases there, Gage. I'm not going to do this here because one of my guys is.
That's a cave base there, so you can't use air in that. I don't think.
That's crazy. That's one of the event trope bases, wasn't it? Like the 90 or something. That's crazy.
85.
That's a pretty tough base.
Hey, wait, Anton, if you were going to hit this base, how would you do it?
Yep. Hopefully, I'm going to deploy here. And I'm going to come in there. One shot. Ardra, try and bang that one there. And then I'm going to use my Weaver if I can. And I'm going to bang all this area out here, hopefully, and that railgun. And that there is probably a GS rocket as well there. But once I can get that there out, I'm okay. A jug shot there will take out all this and hopefully hit me. Or there.
Yeah.
Or there. Or there. I think that one there might get all this out here.
The amount of damage you take for that base, I think it's probably better off just skipping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Because all you get.
In that base, I used to use Ardra as a distraction, put off so the Overwatch would sit in it and then sneak the jug in to take shots at.
Oh yeah, I would put Ardra out to the side to bait in, and I'd keep a caretaker underneath my jug.
Unless you really want it there, you could throw in a tune of the phalanx there, stuff like that.
Yeah, like when we had that base, it was a couple events ago. What I did is I walked my jug along the first set that was on the left, and I cleared those out with the jug, and then ended the attack and re-grabbed, and then ran the phalanx in behind and cleaned it all up. Mind you, anytime you're using a tune of phalanx for bases like that, you're taking damage.
You can't really avoid the damage there with using phalanx, unfortunately. They're a great unit there, but you're going to take 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
On that base there, so you're
absolutely
on that base. Even if you're a good, everything's max and stuff like that.
Even if you're as good as me.
Oh, sorry, was that out loud? My bad. Love you, champ.
But as Godscope said there, you can leave that base there for somebody who really wants that final base. So everybody stop, and if you want to take the damage, away you go.
Yeah, I mean, more power too. If you want the legendary tokens, I've been attacked with them a few times, but to me, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, like me too. Some people they just praise them. They say they're so good, and then they deploy in my base and they die instantly. It's how is that? Like, it's incredible.
I've seen a couple players that have like their I want to say Hellfires, legendary Hellfires, almost fully maxed, and they are pretty impressive with the range and stuff. But to me, it's just you can only put it in a PvP tune, and for the amount of time it takes.
If I could use it in the event, then I'd level them up.
Yeah. If you could use them for PvE, yeah, I might consider building. But
Hell, I'd use the legendary mega tanks if I could use them in the event.
I don't even own any of the legendary units.
yeah.
If you could use them in the event, I'd use those Hellfires.
Yeah,
Be like just the
exactly.
old days.
Yeah, those
No damage at all.
Yeah, those Hellfires would be the perfect farming unit right there. You know?
See with the legendary units in the event, when you purchase a legendary unit, is it for one off, or does that unlock it for an unlimited build?
No, they're a one buy one build, and so as you buy more of them, you can build more of them.
Yeah.
Similar to how SF were.
Yeah, so
but isn't it the main problem is the space they take up as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they take up a lot of space, and plus the tech. They also have tech which you have to upgrade with them.
Okay.
And you have to buy those tech like separate in the event store too.
Yeah,
And they're $250,000 for one of everything.
So, to me, my personal opinion is legendary units aren't worth it. You know, some people may disagree, but I'm kind of I got my mindset on those. I've seen them in action. They're not my cup of tea. I'm not going for them. I'd rather keep my PvP tunes filled with more useful units like Phalanx and other stuff.
Regarding the Phalanx are not there, you don't mean most bases here now are even on level 40, 41, 42 are going to be probably a 2-tune base there. What's your plan?
Yep.
Does everybody still use a big Papa tune, or is it 2 tunes of Phalanx?
Phalanx and Roland.
What you talking about? PvP?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been for the most part I've been using Phalanx. I haven't been using the Big Papa tune much of late, but I really am enjoying the Siege Squadron. Using that in PvP is kind of fun.
Yeah, my Big Papa plat now is rolling with 3 level 17 hammers, and the rest are level 10 technicals with flame.
No, at the point I'm at now, if I'm going to use 1 tune on 1 base, Big Papa plat, 3 caretakers, an Ardra, a jug, and then some technicals behind it.
Yeah,
and it will take care of a good base.
Yeah, like there's not many bases that I've found so far that if I get my Phalanx tune, that's 11 Phalanx and Expert Jericho, and then my Roland plat, which is Roland 3 hammers, and then the rest, I don't know how many they are. The rest of them are flame technicals. If I get those 2 tunes on your base, I'm gonna lose 1.5, if not both my ground tunes, but you're gonna be flat.
Oh yeah,
find out.
I got an hour and 39 minutes on my bubble left. I'll pop for it.
Want to go live, God Scope?
There you go.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Do it tomorrow. Why don't we do it tonight? Like right now.
Yeah, let's do it live, man. Let's do it live.
Put it on the map.
You send me the 50 gold so I can repair my Phalanx tune, and we'll do her live.
50 gold.
I'd like to see the
Phalanx
hammer
tunes are
tune.
only 25.
Was it 50 gold, man? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
but
Phalanx are only 25.
50 is the lowest amount you can send.
There's my damage there.
That's true.
There is 57 minutes on the rage out, and that's not too bad, I think. There.
Yeah, that's
damage
pretty
there.
good.
It's okay there.
Nice work, Anton.
And
An hour.
How much is
repair,
50 gold?
$5.
so difficult there.
$6.30 if you're Canadian like me.
I'll send it to you. Are you on my friend list, Jess?
See,
I
look
am,
at Hunter.
yes.
He's
Don't
going to step
send me
up. He's
gold.
going to do it for you.
Don't send me gold.
I want to see it.
Yeah,
Right
see,
on.
he wants to see it.
$5.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Austin and I'll do it, and he'll record it and post it on the pages.
So on YouTube, Godscope, anything on YouTube there? Any questions, sir?
Not that I've seen yet. No, I'm looking right now. A lot of people talking about the useless legendary units, how they're basically a collector's item.
Yeah.
They're not.
Here's something we could talk about real fast. Has everyone read the forum post that Bernie put out about the upcoming leaderboard update?
Yep. I was in the Discord when he posted that.
So that's a subject we can talk about.
Oh yes, yeah. Speaking of that, how do you guys like that Discord?
I like it. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're on there. I think
like you're skipping customer support and getting straight answers.
No,
instead of waiting 2 hours, you wait. Or instead of waiting 2 days, you wait like an hour.
Dude, forget about the kicks eye aspect of it. I'm just talking about using it as getting on a group, with a group of friends. I was on it last night with about 20 friends, and it was because Hangouts, Google Hangouts, you can only have 10 people, and a lot of times the Hangouts get full. So, dude, I was on like with 20 other people last night, and we were just having a blast, man.
Oh yeah, that's every night in the Wolfpack channel. It's awesome. Oh. I love Discord. They finally got a screen sharing option too, but it's AIDS.
Yeah, they need to work on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find my way around it. I got the notification about the leaderboard and it popped up on my phone. But then when I went to my desktop, I couldn't see it. So I had to get the link and find it.
Want to move in the right direction with Discord, or what do you think?
I think so. I haven't talked to Bernie or any of those guys, but
I'm curious here. Is this possibly
the PM Bernie or the mods not there? Did you get the feedback? It's no point in having Discord if they're just going to be like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Is there good vibes there? Can you speak to people on that there? Are they going to make themselves accessible? Or that there?
Yeah. What do you guys on YouTube think about that? Yes, no, maybe so.
Okay, can I just say something on the Discord?
Yeah.
The Discord that they're setting up on the account.
Is there anybody in the YouTube chat right now that's actively in the Discord?
Well, is it something that's preemptive to tie in with alliances or raids or something?
Yeah, you can start your own channel, Hunter. You can start your own Discord channel and get on with a bunch of friends.
And I absolutely agree with that. But is this something that Kixeye specifically is started a channel for that is going to tie in with future?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Battles.
Well, maybe they got
got
their own channel for recruiting.
I think
a channel there, not there. I think it's up to themselves there to make themselves accessible. You mean?
Yeah. It's just like I guess they're trying to get away from customer support in a way, kind of. They're trying to get away from all the crap on the forums, because there's so much crap on the forums. So if people have questions, you can come to them, be respectful and all that. And, if you have a question about certain issue you have on game, or maybe it's a certain unit you're having issues with, and you can, talk to them. And,
I would love that if that would be the case, that it would be more accessible.
Yeah, and the bug reports too. Like if there's a glitch or something happening in the game, you don't need to go to customer service or customer support and send in a ticket and wait 2.5 to 3 days for a reply. You just type it into the bug report channel on Discord. Anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour later, somebody's replied with either an attempt to try and fix the problem, or they pass it on straight to the game team. Like, it's awesome.
But if you report it through customer service, you get gold sometimes. So I think that's worth the wait. I normally always get 50 to 100 a pop, but
or you can be a dick like me and do it both ways. You send the ticket for the gold, and then you type it into the Discord to get an answer.
That works too.
The answer you're getting from customer support is copy and paste.
Not all the time. Most of the time though.
99% of the time. It's
No,
copy
not
paste.
99. Not 99. I'd say 90 maybe.
I will say though, I really like how they're doing with the expert War Commander players helping with the support. That's awesome.
Fair play. They're all good guys and dolls there. I mean, I've got a really good feedback from there. They're polite and they understand the problem.
And they send gold.
Even if you cuss them out like a lot, they're even still polite after that.
Oh hell yeah, they send gold. I didn't know that they would let the expert players issue out gold, but they absolutely do.
No. And
which I can see that getting carried away a little bit. Yeah.
We'll give the old chestnut out there, not there. Like anybody wants to move their CC during like invasion and stuff like that there, and they're actually building like a missile bastion there. That's the reason why they can't move their CC. Wait until that's finished. You cannot move your CC into the place there or not there if you're building a missile bastion. That's one of the bugs that's going about there.
Yeah, that's one I've experienced too.
Sitting here as well there.
What was I thinking of, man? What constitutes as an expert player, by the way?
Not me, apparently.
2 events ago, there was a survey to do at the top of the screen. Once you did the event survey, after it, there was an open survey for all players that allowed you to sign up for potentially becoming one. And you had to answer questions like, how long you've been playing the game? Do you consider yourself in this tier of player? And it was all multiple choice and everything like that.
That's not fair, though, because I'm banned from the forums.
No, it wasn't on the forums. It was at the top of the screen playing on Kixeye. That little blue link. It was a little pop-up survey that came up. But with this, they only took, to my knowledge, and from seeing the people and knowing most of them, they only took people that were in teams of less than 50. Because otherwise, like, your alliance is too big. It could be like conflict of interest kind of thing, So they took players that were in low teams and low alliances, but that are high level, high skill, been playing the game for anywhere from 5 to 7 years. Like, the players that they pick know what they're talking about for the most part. I haven't run into somebody yet who didn't know what they were talking about.
Oh, I have, and I gave them a good old. I gave them a good old test afterwards.
I haven't ran into someone from the expert team that didn't know what they're talking about.
I have daily there someone comes to me there, how do I do this here, not there, and not there, and I'm telling them what to do, how to approach it, and they're an expert. And this is daily. And you know this player, everybody knows this player, you know what I mean? And good luck to them.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like the customer support normal reps don't have a fucking clue compared to the expert players.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like I've found that I've gotten better support from the group that they have from the players pool than actual paid employees. It's awesome. I'm a fan. Wish I would have been selected because you get gold every time you successfully answer a ticket, but that's all in due good time.
That's another venture. I think it's a success so far. I think from me it is anyway.
Yeah. The state of the game so far, from what it looks like, is Kixeye's taking more steps in the right direction than they are in the wrong direction. I just hope they keep it up.
So what's your thought on Discord replacing the forum? Do you think that's something that...
I hope it does. The Discord is so much easier to monitor. And you can access it from an app on your phone. If somebody types into the channel, like especially with Bernie, him being the channel owner, anytime someone types into the channel, he gets a notification on his phone.
Yep, that's right there. If it's more accessible, as you say, God's spoke there, but as long as they are more accessible,
yeah,
it's win-win. But if you're putting a channel out there and people are not going to employ that channel, what's the point?
Yeah, I've found that there's somebody, whether it be...
It's very good.
Anton.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
A message from Fearless Stiletto. You're sitting on your fucking mic, man.
What is he on here?
Sound like you're a million miles away, brother.
Hey,
bro,
Phil,
we told you to land the plane.
Phil, we let Hunter on the panel because you're not here.
But I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on CM Burney. Puts a lot of pressure on CM Burney to manage that Discord channel all by yourself, especially with if the take up by players themselves increases.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed that from like the times that I've checked it, out of the 24 hours in a day, 18 hours so far, there's been either Bernie or one of the moderators in the Discord actively talking to people.
All right.
So
okay,
that
so the
right there,
stuff.
yeah, so that right there is better than both the forums and customer support.
Yep. You're exactly. Go scope there. You hit the nail on the head there and not there. You know what I mean? If this is the way it's going to go there and not there, and people
now all they need.
People don't like Discord or this or that or the other thing or not there, but if there's that interaction, it's win-win. End of the story. Whether you want to join Discord or not, then but if there's another avenue there for to speak to people, maybe without customer support or that, they're just a generalizing. Right, I'll look into that there. Even if you get that, like I'll look into that. That's win-win to me.
Yeah.
Now,
Definitely.
I don't know where Cybertoad is from in the world. I don't know if he's in the States or overseas, but I'm just gonna rule him out because I don't know where his location is. If they were to get 2 more mods, one from the UK area and one from the Australia area, they would have 24/7 monitoring on that Discord.
They would. Exactly right. And that's even there with my clan that I'm with there, not there. That's what I'm trying to do there, is try to get America, Europe, UK, Thailandish, and then Australia. And that covers you 24/7, so it does there.
Yeah. And then, there would be 24/7 coverage on that Discord, which would be perfect.
And that's a sensible move there, so is there. Sensible move.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. It would be.
All right. Well, I'm going to head on out of here. Thanks for letting me come on the show. Thanks, everyone, for watching. You guys all take care.
You're not welcome. Have a good day.
Take care.
In the immortal words of Champ, fuck off, I love you.
Thank you, Ghost.
Okay,
yeah, thanks.
So back to Discord. Could they actually hold a show, like a podcast, actually on the Discord channel for War Commander?
As far as I understand, that's not really what the platform's for. It was just designed for communication between people, not broadcasting that communication outside the platform.
Okay, I see. It's all quite new to me, the Discord thing.
You can have a communication. You can have like a chat, just like we do on TeamSpeak, Raid Call, whatever. The only thing is there's no screen sharing with it. So with their podcasts that they've been doing, they have screen sharing stuff in the background. Somebody attacking a base, whatever. So, but I mean, it could be done, but they wouldn't have anything in the background for it.
So it's not something you could upload to Discord and say, listen to a podcast on Discord a separate date.
You are able to post like videos, like YouTube videos.
Okay,
like,
I see. Yeah, I understand.
in like the side chat of it. So, you know, if you're on there, perhaps you have a video you made, you want to show them, say, hey, look, I made this video just to show you this glitch here, or I made you this video to show you how I lagged out. Whatever the case may be, you can post that video on the side chat. I don't know if they'll take their time to watch it or not. I haven't been there on there, but, you know, whatever.
It's just the crossover. I mean, we used to post in forums. I'd post in forums, and it could be an obvious post that requires a mod or a CM to respond to on some aspect of the game. However, we never seen any responses, or we've seen responses maybe 2-3 days down the line. Whereas now they brought in Discord, and you get a response virtually immediately. You know, and I don't think what's changed. You know.
Definitely, Hunter. I think it's 1-1. Like, I don't even know how to operate Discord there, but you know, but if Kixeye are being a partner in this here, there, you know what I mean, has to be 1-1 for the community.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as this Google Hangout thing. I mean, it's like Dave said, you just can't share a screen. That's it, you know, and you can have unlimited people on there.
I mean, it's certainly a lot better.
It is better. I've used it a couple times. I'm still getting used to it, but it works pretty good for its intended purpose. You know,
I think where it wins more is on the mobile platforms. You know, iOS or Android. I mean, I've got it on my phone. And obviously, it's a lot easier to work with and access from a mobile platform than say a desktop.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I guess I'm not into if I'm away from my computer and I just have my mobile phone. I mean, me personally, I don't do shit with my mobile phone except for check my email and make phone calls. You know, other than that, I want nothing to do with this fucking game except for when I'm at home by my computer. But that's my personal way of, you know.
Sorry, I should have said that. I would say the platform for Discord is more mobile friendly than the Kixeye forum.
Yeah, I couldn't say. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe someone else can speak to that. Anybody? Bueller, you there?
I haven't installed it on my phone, and I pretty much probably won't. So that's just me personally.
Well, I've got it on my mobile phone, and it works. It works very well, especially with the notifications and everything coming through. You know, especially when seeing Bernie posts. I find that it's handy for that. You know, trying to access the Kixeye website via the mobile phone isn't the smoothest.
Yeah, 100% there. I think it's 1-1 for everybody there, but it's also the replies you get back are a lot quicker. So
Anton, your mic again.
Yeah, I'm still having problems with Godscope turning down your 50 gold there, Hunter, because I would have been glad.
I was looking forward to that. You know, I'd be ready. I'm just logging into the game to prime for that.
Well,
he ran scared, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, Slammy, you open the new topic that you want to talk about.
I mean, you'll never really talked about the leaderboard. I brought that up, and you'll do it straight into Discord.
Talk about the leaderboard.
Well,
Dead Air is a killer here.
Well, you know, I'm trying to do my best. You know, I like the new leaderboard, even though it's kind of similar to the old one. As if it works, it'll be really helpful to a lot of players to do the things that we need to do to keep our sectors in order and get the information that we need from it.
Why don't you see if we can find like a preview of what it's going to look like?
There's a couple of pictures actually out on the forums on what it looks like.
Yeah. I think you posted there a couple of photographs there. I think.
I posted it a little while ago. Give me a second. I will.
If you throw me on, I can screen share them.
All right, go ahead.
I posted it in cities, but I noticed there wasn't any specific date with regards. I mean, Doc's saying beginning of season 7 for it coming into play, but they never mentioned anything in the update with regards to delivery date, which I find quite surprising. So I think it's still up in the air.
Here's another question there. What do most players use the leaderboard for?
I usually mostly find my enemies.
Yep, find who's highest on the leaderboard and go after them.
It's not
Especially for Warpath.
number 1 or number 2 in the league, or who is number 7 in invasion. That there, you want to find who you can, or who is in your area of infamy and stuff like that. There,
Exactly, yeah. So if I'm in an enemy sector, I'm going to use that leaderboard. I'm going to search the from highest to lowest on that leaderboard.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go.
1,000 infamy, you're going to hit the 1,000 infamy mark. So
exactly, man. That's what I use it for.
And
there we go.
That and Warpath, isn't it? I mean, useful during the Warpath.
Blow it up a little.
In regards to the leaderboard, the beginning of season 7 PvP is when it's going to drop. And I am going to keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. It was said on Bernie's briefing room, and just listen for crying out loud before my brain explodes.
Too late. It already did.
That's going to be a lot of mess everywhere. I have a rather large brain, okay?
That's what she said.
Hey, what goes on in my personal life has nothing to do with you.
So enter the omnipotent one.
I look pretty.
I like that.
How you doing there, buddy?
I am knackered, but I just thought I'd come on and bug David since he's now running the show. Congratulations. Welcome to my world. You poor unfortunate bastard.
Actually, I just hosting the show. Anton is running it.
Oh, really?
Yes, Anton. I did the introduction. It's the beginning.
Very nice. Very nice. It's all coming on nicely. I like that.
Yep.
See, you're all doing fine without me. It's great. I can enjoy retirement and come on and annoy the fuck out of David. It's great.
And I can always boot you, too.
No thanks.
Now, there is only one man who's ever had the balls to do that. Only one man that's ever had the balls to do that.
Doc, I know you have another account. So with that being said,
I have about 6.
With that being said, should I hit the eject button?
No.
You know I got the balls to do.
So can I just ask one question? I'm on the panel. Can I highlight people?
He just asked a question. Now you've asked 2. That's a technicality.
Oh,
Doc, shut up.
Questions.
No, this is a hell of a show, man, because we got a Scotsman, an Irishman, and an Englishman all on the same show, man.
And us dumb Americans.
Yep.
The Englishman, the Irishman, and the Scotsman all went into a bar.
Pretty cool stuff, man.
We need a Welshman now.
Yeah.
He's too busy bumming a sheep.
Yeah, don't worry about the Welshman.
And which one walked out of the bar, and which ones were carried out?
Well,
Anton's peeling his potatoes.
If I'm in the bar, then I'm usually being carried out by the other 2.
Yes, by the sheep.
Oh,
Good to hear you again.
So can I just ask, how many people do the Shadow 70 bases rather than the boss bases?
I've done both. I do both just because.
But I mean, do you find the boss bases a lot easier than, say, the Shadow 70 base?
Definitely.
I think the last of the boss bases were last Sunday. Correct me if I'm wrong. At least the boss bases we've seen.
I thought we did. boss base was this Sunday as well. No?
Yeah. I do not believe the boss bases we see next time are going to be the same. I could be wrong on that.
I think the new Darkstorm boss bases should be coming out soon.
Yeah, so I think the last Sunday was the last of the Siege Squadron boss bases.
Right.
Well, we will find out tomorrow, won't we?
We will, and we shall.
We shall.
So that means they'll change the layout.
I would expect them to. Yes.
It depends. I mean, what they do with the boss bases. I mean, it depends if you're getting Siege Squadron or Darkstorm.
Yeah.
Either is applicable at the moment, but with Kickside being what Kickside do best, excuse me.
According to the YouTube here, there goes from Animal. It says Siege Squadron bases again tomorrow.
Okay, well, there you go, guys.
You usually
that's
have
good.
At least one phase for the concurrent unit to have the elite version.
And Mike O'Brien has clarified that as well.
Yeah, so if this is the last week for your Siege Squadron, you guys go out and get them.
Right, today.
While you have the chance.
I don't think it will be. I think depends when the event falls. You might get one this week and next week.
Yeah, man.
Maybe the week after.
I don't expect too many of them left though. But for you guys that don't have your elite Siege Squadron, I would highly suggest you go out and do those bases. They're not too tough. I can do them under 5 minutes repair. There's lots of videos out there for those bases. Very easy.
Yep.
Very, very easy.
And also, there, if people can't do the bases there, contact us. They're Unshackled. They're not there. We can give you another way of doing it there. It might be more repair. You can do them by using failings and that there and Hades and stuff like that there. So
yeah,
it'll give you more repair time there and that there. But
there's multiple ways to take the base. It's not a one size fits all kind of attack. You can use a lot of methods on that base. That base is very easy though if you do it right. Having a lot of methods is a sign of a decent base. It's the one trick ponies that piss me off.
Yeah, the one trick. Exactly.
Well, based on what it says on the February event calendar, the 11th, which is tomorrow, there will be the Siege Squadron boss base. And the 18th, which is next Sunday, will also be the Siege Squadron boss base. So
two drops before the event.
Yes.
And then you'll probably get a third the following day after the event.
Spencer,
I would think.
But we won't know because that will be the March calendar.
It certainly will. But concurrently with Kickside doing what they did with the last event and running the boss base the day after, you're probably looking at the same one March 1st.
So this next event is the last for the Amiga Siege Squadron parts, correct?
It would be, yeah. Yes, I believe so.
Yep.
Okay, and we expect to have caretakers in this event as well, because I missed that bit. So
I believe this event will be the last drop of the Omega Blackout.
Oh, that's Amiga Blackout. No, sorry.
And then you'll have Omega Siege Squadron come March.
Right.
And we know that we're going to get the heroes.
All three of them. Polly, Max, and Burnside.
This event.
Okay, so I mean, we'll be expecting 500,000 XP for this.
Probably about between 5 and 800K, I think, because that's how
people are going to be busy.
Well, stacking onto that, if they haven't already gotten the previous ones and in past events where they've introduced new heroes, they've made the last ones available. So there could be a chance that all the heroes will be in it.
Yes.
And
they won't be last
faction heroes.
Well, the question is, are they going to be a last chance? So you're only going to have one attempt.
There'll be last chance in the event store, but I guarantee you when the March gear store drops, they'll get put in there.
Speaking of last chance, go ahead. Sorry.
And which ones do we recommend that players get apart from saying all three?
I would immediately recommend Adra would be one, Sunder would be another, and Nyx.
And out of the new ones I've used, out of the single-use ones that we've had recently, I've used a lot more poly than the rest of them.
Okay, so Poly
is going to end up being the new Adra for the Corpus faction.
Okay. See, I missed those events. So what is Poly good for?
Poly is a tank. She is a tank.
She also is stealth. She's a stealth unit, so and she has scramble in this, at least in the single-use version iteration of it.
With what happens with the single-use version, I have a funny feeling that that's going to be a tech add-on rather than the usual. I think she'll get the stealth at the base level, being the unit that she is. Of course, with bollocks, the Cyclops gaining natural stealth at maximum level as well.
Okay, so Poly's a must then.
I think Poly would be the must-have out of the three.
Well, as I said, Roland there, and that will be.
Roland is a pretty good one as well.
That will be a very, very good one there. It depends on what we want to defend your base there and that there, but Roland I use all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a 1-1 for me. So good advice, RKS there. Very good advice.
Well, I guarantee you, when these units come out, you'll have the iteration of Warpath as well. That'll probably drop around March time, being the 3-month calendar that it has been recently. So you'll have the opportunity to go and get the Blood Thorium as well as the end of the current PvP season, where you'll get more Blood Thorium.
Okay, so Chad's saying here, chat, that Poly also hits here.
I would use Poly there for things outside my base. So would there.
Mm-hmm.
I would use that.
You're not the only one who does that. If you separate them enough out, you can probably get all three of the single-use heroes in one platoon.
All right, guys. Anton's got something to say, so let's let him talk. Go ahead, Anton. Show's yours.
What's it there?
What you got to say, Anton?
No, I don't think I had anything particular to say, so I didn't.
Oh, you kept talking in, and everybody kept talking over you. So
no, I was talking in general there about Poly and things about that there, things about the raids.
I know a lot of people who use single-use polys in platoon, and she does pack a punch. She does pack a punch.
Okay, and Chad in chat here is saying that Poly hits air. Is that correct? Or do you think that's a tech item?
She does naturally hit air.
Yeah, but
okay, right.
Not the Herald though.
Not the Herald, because I hate that Herald. That is the stupidest thing because she targets ground and air, so she's not a single dedicated anti-air unit.
Okay, so does anybody actually have the Poly one-use unit that shows it working? Because I've never seen it because I missed that event. Are they willing to do so if it's such a good unit?
Yeah. I don't know if I have one.
One Poly on the breacher base. Yes, you're right, Chad. There, Chad. What I have outside my base are not there. Or I'm going to attack a base. I have got 12 balance and 1 rocket zombie. So if I can't get hit and somebody nabs me, just keep your phalanx are moving there from the phantom there, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
They will give up, or you'll give up there, and then go again.
Again.
Because that one rocket man there will absolutely take out a phantom.
That sucker does hurt quite badly.
It's not even like if you lose it there, you've not you get.
It's like what he's like an hour repair, isn't he, or something like that?
Even it's 2 hours here, but you're going to give like 9 hours on your Herald, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Do it again, go back again, do it again.
So what was the other one use unit? Was that the Dog Max or something?
Max.
Yes.
And can you see that being of any use, or does that differ in any way with the War Dog?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a fan of using the dogs because they've not really been good, in my opinion, anyway.
Well, I find the War Dogs are great for distraction because they move fast. So, especially with the tanks and that, they very seldom they can hit. So they're very useful in that regards.
Yeah. I mean, they do take a beating as well.
Yeah,
they do have quite a bit of health.
So how many one-use units are we talking here that are going to actually become real units that we can build?
All 3 of them. All 3.
So what's the third one?
Burnside. He's a flamethrower dude.
He's the chaplain here, right?
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah,
I was going with
that.
Dave, but I apparently overruled me on that one. They need to bring back the good old days.
I've never actually used.
The only time you probably seen or used Burnside is in that one base from the last event.
And they look tremendous.
Yeah, he did the entire base by himself.
Yeah, but then the reports back are received from other players that the one-use units we were getting weren't actually as up to much, unfortunately.
Well, the thing is with the single-use units, the way they work is I think they've got the tech that's built in that we would usually get everywhere else. That's just attached to the unit, so you could have it and play with it with all the tech on it, which I think is a little annoying. But if they come like that out of the gate, great, and then have the tech additions, again, great on top of that. But if they don't come out as they are in the single-use format, it's going to piss a lot of people off.
Well, and this is why this show is great, because Champ will get 1 unit, I'll get another unit, Phil, you'll get another unit, then we'll test it, and then we'll let the community know what it's like or what it's not like.
Testing is... This is why I don't agree with the single-use factor. Having it with the zombies was all well and good because it was a niche. It was a gimmick. And it was fun. The single-use factor pissed me off because Kixeye got lazy and relied on us to do their testing for them, which should never be a thing unless it's in preview where they want to put out something brand new. It's like
preview is the way to go there. Preview before each event is the only way to go.
I would recommend it.
Yeah, so preview.
Then on Discord and channel, and then we should point that out there to them, hopefully.
Yeah, I enjoy the previews, despite what I know it's for testing, but I like having fun.
I just wish it was more available to people who only play on Kixeye.
I love preview because I flatten Champ as well, so that
yeah, that's what makes it fun. People flatten me all the time, even my friends. And we all have fun smashing the hell out of each other. I know that preview is not supposed to be just purely that, just testing new stuff, but it's still a lot of fun.
No, sometimes preview, the best way to test something is against a player rather than a PvE environment.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can anticipate what's going to come in a base, in a Kixeye base, rather than what comes in the player base.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, the kind of lower to the mid-level players, it gives them a chance to experience what it's like to max out their completely max of their base and have all the newest shit and just get them motivated to say, hey, I want to get to this point on my, my regular Kicksite account or whatever,
Chuck, you're 100% correct there. You could not.
Yeah, I still remember when I first did preview. I was kind of like a mid to lower tier level player, and that's the first thing I did. They gave me that 10,000 gold, and I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna max out my fucking base, and I want to see what it looks like to be on top of the hill there,
10,000 gold wouldn't even get me anywhere near a max base.
10,000 gold barely does one level of walls.
So.
No, that's good to hear. So I think maybe then on the Discord channel, I think we should be saying there about.
Yeah, I'm all for previews. I love the previews when they do it. So
I do too.
Before everything there happens, there, I think that will be the way forward.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think Discord itself, I think it's a great way forward there. No matter how dislike or like it, they're not there.
Discord has. Sorry, Discord has a more personal factor than forums, and if Kicksai can capitalize on it and use it for proper community.
It's how you use it.
Yes, it is.
If they invest in it, it's a win for everybody.
It is.
But it's just like a text message there. If we don't reply to the text message, it's gone. It's no good. If you don't reply to a text message, that's it.
I mean, if the Discord thing dies after maybe 2-3 weeks, a month, and nobody bothers with it anymore, it's going to end up being forums. You may get one reply every so often, if at all. I mean, the whole Discord thing could be a wash for Kickside. But if it's done properly, it should be another pillar for the community to use to interact with Kickside. At least I think so, anyway. My YouTube is muted, David.
Someone's YouTube is unmuted there. Please mute YouTube, someone.
I don't even have YouTube open.
Just in regards to Discord, then, what sort of impact does that have on people's bandwidth? The likes of Google Hangouts and like.
Not much at all. Not much at all. Not much at all.
So that's a big advantage if you're playing the game and having Discord open to chat.
Yeah, it's a lot. In that regard, it's a lot better than Hangouts. Less bandwidth. You do have that disadvantage where you can't share your screen and let people see what you're doing and stuff. But as far as making the, having Discord open and playing the game at the same time, there's no difference. No difference in your bandwidth.
No, not at all. I'm trying to find where Bernie put the Discord thread, and I can't see where he's put it.
It was pinned to the top for a while.
It was, and I don't know where it is. But so far, Bernie seems to be doing pretty well, I think. I mean, he's not fresh out of the gate anymore. He's been there for a while. So if he screws up, we'll let him know that he screwed up.
I don't know, sort of way.
Yeah, just say maybe, like Bernie, I think he missed this one, or if he misses something, but whatever.
No, it has to be the next round. That will cost him.
Yeah.
But again, if somebody tries hard there and not there and do their best there and not there and they make a mistake, it's not a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, to error is human, I suppose. At the end of the day, I've given him more than enough leeway. Way more than I've given a lot of people.
Sometimes whenever you try your hardest and do your hardest and that there, and it doesn't work out there, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I'd really give Bernie props if he unbanned me from the forums. How about that?
Should we start a petition?
No, don't start a petition. I'll be on
Jump
there.
for president.
No,
Jump for president.
Your street credit is good there. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
there, not
there. There are members of the community that are nothing short of a breath of fresh air sometimes. Champ is one, Anton is another. And it's great to have guys like you around.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you guys. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Phil. I appreciate that, man. We appreciate you too, man.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, dude, Dr. Phil, man, you got a lot of supporters out there, man. A lot of supporters. A lot of people like you, man. And a lot of people are out, got your back, man.
Well, I have yours.
Me included, bro, man. Hey, you do a great job, what you do. And so keep it up, man.
Yep. We all make mistakes from time to time, and
just go easy on the beers, man. That's all.
How does one do that?
That is impossible for him.
Control.
That's funny, champ. Giving that advice.
And the only thing I say to Dr. Phil is measure twice and once and make it so. Make it so.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Lonnie cracked a joke about it when I was having a chat with him the other day as well. He put it to a case of, well, I can't have a drink at the moment, so you were drinking for both of us.
Yeah.
I know there. You know, I'll tell you what there. Whenever you're talking about another person there, like, who gives a fuck? Who really gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Keep it classy. Keep all the guys together there.
Keep it classy, man.
If you don't like it there, don't be on the same show together there. Just say I'll do the Wednesday show instead of the Saturday show. That's all you have to do. And let's go. Let's rock. That's all you have to do.
Yep.
And if you don't like the Wednesday or the Saturday show, make a Monday show.
Fly Anton Airlines every Saturday. You hear that, people?
That's all you have to do. If you don't like it there, just go another way.
Measure twice, cut once.
I don't want somebody on a Monday show. I don't want somebody on Tuesday. Well, make it a Thursday show, like a Friday show or a.
Oh fuck, dude! We'll just make this like the fucking what do you call it? One of the Jerry Springer show. Yeah, make it 5 days a week.
Oh Christ, no!
You could be throwing chairs at each other and shit
Are you trying to kill me, champ?
It takes me back to the old days of right at the start of Unshackled, and we ran about 4 or 5 shows for the first 3 or 4 weeks, and it absolutely killed me.
They're trying to kill me already, Doc. What the hell?
Yeah, you don't.
Grow some balls, David. This is your first show under the command. Get used to it. You're all fucked now.
If I can remember how to create the damn thing again. Shut up! Don't say it. I'll boot your ass.
Hey, David. At least.
Don't scope there, not there. You know, he's a fire officer. You don't mean that.
At least you haven't ended the show halfway through, David. I can attest that to your credit.
Yeah, well, not yet anyway. Give me time. I'll fuck it up worse than you.
Whatever is there or not, I guess it's a bit there tonight, there or not there. That's all we can do. It might be the best show tonight there, but at least everybody had a chance to speak their mind there, not there. And there, thank you very much.
There goes Lonnie. See you there, Lonnie.
Oh, no,
Take it easy on the beer. I quit.
I have to make
We
sure
love you, Lonnie. We love you.
I have to make sure I'm on a bubble before he gets me.
You out of your bubble, Anton? That's not right. You're always in a bubble.
I'm going now, very shortly.
But yeah, I mean, this show is about bringing people together, bringing the community together. I mean, we got people watching the YouTube. We always got people watching in the YouTube. Some lovers, some haters. It happens.
We're bringing peace and love to war, Commander. Peace and love to war.
YouTube is the way forward. So I think if it wasn't for YouTube, there we will be absolutely -0.
It's good.
For all the people there that from all parts of the world there and not there. Because on YouTube there, the timeline there, we've got Australian, we've got New Zealand, we've got African people, we've got American people there, we've got Southern America, not there, we've got UK, and the old Irishman.
Hey, Anton, I want you to tell us who founded the Jedi Knights, man. I want you to tell us the background story on that.
Yeah.
It's an old Star Wars story. You know about this, right?
Yeah, everybody knows about Star Wars and that there, and that was on an island called the Great Skellig, and that's where the last Jedi.
Fucking great stuff, man.
And don't forget now, Jamboree.
Yes, sir.
The Irish invented war.
I thought we did that.
No, God made whiskey, and the Irish fought over it.
That makes sense.
Yep.
And the Lord said on the 8th day, here's a bottle of whiskey. Good luck.
And Hunter Harnish is going crazy right now because he's saying, what the fuck, man? The Scots invented war. Haven't you seen the movie Braveheart? Fuckers.
By an Australian.
Hunter, if it makes you feel any better, you're still lost to the English. And that's why we built the wall first.
As I keep saying, the Romans built the wall. Hadrian built the wall.
He did. He did.
Yeah, he did.
Suck on that one, Donald.
Any chance?
Please.
So
why do we do a show on Saturday when there's nothing on the map to do?
I don't know.
There's always PvP, man. Always PvP.
Unless you guys want to do some PvP, I say let's wrap this bitch up.
I want to do some PvP. The first base I want to smash is David the Douches, but he's probably already in a bubble.
He is. He is actually.
I am?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Who bubbled him is what I want to know.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Very well done.
Thank you. More there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
no fun.
With that being said, we're going to start off with Champ with your shout outs.
Shout out to you guys. Thanks, David, for hosting, and thanks, Anton, for running the show. You guys on the panel, Dr. Phil, for showing up. All you guys out there in YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And I love you guys. And let's have some fun and kick ass in this game, as usual.
And now, next for the Bloody Scotsman.
Big shout out to everybody on YouTube, especially Susie T, Sector 55. And I much appreciate you allowing me on the show this evening. It was a blast. Enjoyed myself. Thank you.
Very good. Very good there. Now for King, even though he ain't going to probably say anything, he's probably not even listening. King, you're up. Screw it. We'll skip him. Slim Shady.
Shout out to the panel. Even on a Saturday when we don't have anything to talk about, we're still here. We're still coming up with things to talk about and having a great show. Shout out to Irish Beef for running the show. Keep flying, man. Wish we could hear you with your mic. And shout out to Sector 69.
Giggity.
All right, Doc, you're up.
There's all kinds of
Of course, shout outs for this evening to David for hosting the show, Anton for running the show, RIP Anton's mic. Of course, with it all wraps up to the usual. Enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day.
Is that it? Really? Seriously?
Yep.
Oh, crap. That's the least I've heard out of you all evening. Anyway, King, are you ready? Or do we skip you?
Nope. Skip me again. You already skipped me.
Just skip you all together?
Yep. You already skipped me. I don't want to talk.
Okay. I'll do
fuck you,
shout
David.
out. Yeah, fuck you, David. There we go. All right, Anton. Even though nobody can hear you, come on, let's get that mic closer so everybody can hear your last and final shout out for the night.
Do you hear me now?
Yep. Hurry before it goes away.
Yeah, there we go. There. Thanks everybody there for the invite and that there, and YouTube and all that there. Jumperoo and Dr. Phil, thank you very much for coming up for your wise words as well. David, thank you very much, everybody. You're a good kid. And to everybody out on YouTube land and working on their hand, keep it classy.
Very good there, very good. Now for the final shout out from me for the night. Everybody knows with Fah-Q situation, you got he's trying to pull through with this and trying to get everything together for him. City has posted out there his Facebook to send donations to.
David, I'm going to interject you real quick. I do have an approximate total for the last set of Lonnie's treatment, which is around the $1,200 mark.
So if anybody can give just a little, it doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. Every little bit helps for that. Now, for everybody out there on the panel, I want to thank you for showing up. Anton, thank you for doing a wonderful job in running the show. Hopefully, we'll get you the power to where you can do it yourself. Everybody out there in YouTube land, I want to thank you for watching. Tune again this coming Wednesday. What the topic's going to be, I have no clue yet, but it'll be a great show. So, as Anton would say, keep it classy. Thank you for flying Anton Airlines. Have a great night, everybody.